Okay, so I just wanted to go over a few of the quick pros and cons of requiring vaccination for schools. So obviously the pros are vaccines can save tons of children's lives. Vaccines are 90 to 90% effective in preventing disease. Vaccines save almost 2.5 million children per year from disease. So that's a really big number. And however, there is always a chance of a life-threatening allergic reaction. Now, this rarely happens, but it can definitely happen. And many people may be scared of being that 1 in 100,000 or 1 in a million of developing an allergic reaction, because many vaccines contain egg products, things such as aluminum, just kind of weird stuff like that are used in some of these vaccines that someone could possibly have an allergic reaction to that they may not know they even have. And by the time they find out, it could possibly be too late. So that's why it requires that doctors know which vaccines are being given to patients and what patients' pre-existing conditions may be. Other things, another pro is that vaccines are monitored directly by the CDC, the National Institutes of Health, and the FDA. So they're put through rigorous testing before they're even sent to clinicals, where they're tested by people, and after the clinical trials are done and they're deemed safe for the public, they'll be given out. But even then, after that, the CDC, FDA, and NIH monitor them very closely and evaluate any safety concerns there could possibly be. Another thing is vaccines protect other students. So if one student's not vaccinated, they're putting the rest of the student population at risk, and this can cause diseases to spread across a school. Another point that comes up is that vaccines may be considered immoral by some people, as there's products that are in them and the methods that are used to come up with a vaccine some people may not agree with. And it's also kind of an infringement on some people's individual rights, because you're basically forcing them to do something that they may not want to do. And in America, we're all about freedom and having our individual rights. So it's kind of disrupting that when you're requiring students to be vaccinated for school. Another thing is many kids and students come from different religion backgrounds that may not be okay with vaccines. And that kind of comes back to the First Amendment that's in the Constitution, that freedom of religion. So then once again, you're running into kind of iffy zone right there with you're taking away someone's rights. So those are the many different pros and cons that come with it. Let me know what you guys think.